guys all missed your cue. So Jason was the only one who had the cue.
Yeah, where's your toys, guys? All right. Hey, everyone. It's Boss Rush, episode 18. I'm Jet from InThirdPerson.com, and my toy for show and tell today is the Notorious B.I.G. And
who is SMALL?
Yeah, Biggie Smalls is the illest, greatest rapper of all time. This might be alluding to something I'm showing later on in the stream. But anyway, with me, going from left to right, is the current Boss Rush champ, John at Hotfire.
Oh.
Chris and Rachel over at Double Jump.
Hello. Hello.
Jason.
Hi.
Oh, what did you bring to show and tell today?
Hey. Oh, this is my new friend. His name is Oompa.
Oompa? Nice. Rachel, what did you have there?
Because it's Mimikyu month.
Ah, yes.
Yay.
I've been loving your posts with Mimikyu. And John, what did you bring?
I brought.
Legit.
Oh no! It didn't work. Anyway, my favorite Star Wars character that I built out of Lego.
Oh, Darth Maul. Darth Maul got did and dirty in that first movie.
Oh, he sure did.
Oh man.
And he really redeems himself in the.
He comes back with robot legs.
Wars
So he's good.
series,
Yeah.
so.
Yeah, he does.
Randy.
Oh, his head fell
Oh
off.
no!
All right, guys, we
You
still
guys
got.
can't see, but his head fell off.
Also, Matt is
Just
here
put him
at
away.
Biff Bam Pop, all the way at the
That's me.
end. What did you bring for show and tell?
I'm all over here. I don't even know where it went. Oh, hey.
Oh, there it is.
Oh wow! Look at
No,
that.
it's my Michelangelo here.
Nice.
It's, yeah.
And I see we've got Ian in the chat. Hey, Ian. And Randy's in the chat. Whoa, everyone in the same room. There goes my theory that Rachel and Jason are the same person. That's a real... Oh.
It's the beer, definitely.
All right. Before we talk about games, it's been a long time since we've all been in the same, like a couple of months at least.
Yeah.
John, what's been going on with you?
Not much. I've been working a lot.
Okay.
That's pretty much the majority of my life at the moment. Yeah, still kind of trying to play games when I can, but
Okay.
mostly trying to find time for many things, to be honest.
I hear you. Yeah.
Yeah.
I've also between the last time we did this and now, I picked up a hobby of doing spray paint art, and so
Yes,
I've been trying to
I
find
saw
That's
time.
that.
amazing.
Yeah. I got the Tetris one back there. It's all framed up. There it is. You can't really see it, but
You can see it. Yeah.
you can see it.
Oh, yeah.
good enough. Yeah, that's been a lot of fun.
You're amassing quite a collection back there, I must say.
Yeah. I mean, there's tons of stuff. I cycle it out every month, and there's just different things, and I still have so much more to go. But
How does
Excellent.
Steph feel about that?
yeah, she's fine. I'm like, this is like my cave anyway, so yeah, she's not really down here that much. So I invite her here all the time. She's like, no.
Yeah, she's like, you just hang out there.
Yeah. Chris and Rachel, how about you? What's going on?
Too much. Been working a lot, just usual. We went away a couple weekends ago with our friends. We went to Fan Expo.
Yes.
Excellent.
Yes. Like, when was that? Way too much money there. But
Mm. Speaking of expos, Matt, John, are you guys going to EGLX this year?
I put in the press requests
Mhm.
and haven't heard back yet, so we'll see.
Okay.
But it is a friend of ours that is a big part of that, so hopefully, yeah, I think so.
Okay, cool. I still have to buy my tickets for that, but I do plan on going next Saturday.
sad we're missing that.
Mm.
I'm so sad.
We'll
okay.
send pictures.
Meet up.
Yeah. Next time. Jason, how about you? What's going on?
A couple things. We actually got back about 2 weeks ago from our trip to Hawaii, so that was pretty exciting.
Dude.
Yeah,
Hawaii?
first time I was over there. Yeah, we were on Maui, so we were there for about a week, celebrating Laura's mom's birthday.
Happy
So we were there
birthday.
for it was nice.
Happy
Thanks.
birthday.
I will tell
Happy
her.
birthday.
The stranger said happy birthday.
Yeah. It's
Uh,
important you mention the stranger part.
Yeah, for sure. Sorry, I'm trying to confine myself in this small box. It's weird.
Sorry,
I need to be,
Jason.
I need to be in the middle. No, it's okay.
Jay, if you
there's
go
really-
half on screen and half off screen, we can have this like the
Half-
same fate.
Yeah, there you go.
Face off like Nicolas Cage.
I need more this way. There we go. So that was fun. It was cool. I wanted to make sure that we tried the Kona coffee, so we did that. We climbed up a mountain. I jumped off of a waterfall. It was
Whoa.
pretty cool. Lots of fun. I know, lots of fun stuff.
Come
You
on.
look
man.
like you're
Few-
peeking
few
in on this
that.
conversation through like an air vent.
I did have one more thing too. I wanted to show. I picked up a new game. I got it today. If you guys can see it, it's this one.
Oh, the package came in.
Yeah, it came in today. Thank you, Jed. I appreciate it. That was nice.
You're
Very
welcome.
surprising. We're excited. We're excited to try the Tim Hortons coffee.
Nice.
Excellent.
And yeah,
That'll
just
be
for
fun.
people who can't hear, let me make your camera really big for the moment. Can you show that on stream again?
Oh my lord. Yeah, it's this. Can you see it? Yeah.
It is a like original printing of Mugen on CD. Mugen is like
Yeah.
this create your own fighting game, and there are like
Yeah.
millions of characters in the game now, but this is back when there was only like 200.
Yeah, but you can see like
Wow.
right here, there's a boatload on this screenshot. There's like Street Fighter, Mortal Kombat, Dragon Ball Z.
Wow.
What else is on here? Anything in between. It's freaking ridiculous.
Yep.
And for some reason they sold this because it should be free and also I'm sure very copyrighted.
It was a different time in like 1997.
Yeah, and it looks like it might only run on Windows ME. We'll see what happens with that.
Yeah.
Thank you. I was very
Dig that up
excited.
somewhere.
You're welcome. Yeah, I was
Mhm.
the story behind that. I was at a dollar store closing down, and it was like the worst dollar store I've ever seen. They had products in there were like decades old, and yeah, I remember I was talking to all of you guys at that point because
Yeah.
I was sending you guys pictures of the games. I was talking to Rachel, and I sent like pictures of like Wishbone stickers and stuff, like the dog from TV.
Yeah.
Yes, it was all in that day. And then Jason was like, "Yeah, you should get those," and I'm like, "Nah, whatever."
It'd be
And then I
fun.
totally scooped one up for you. I should have bought the whole set
Dude.
though.
Yeah. Where's Mugen 3? But in this game, you can be Captain Commando versus Knuckles, and
Oh,
they
man.
both
Wow.
include the most powerful characters with fatalities and extreme power.
Wow.
Uh,
In case you
wow.
wanted to know.
Knuckles' fatality would be.
It would be fast. It would be very fast.
Yeah, for sure.
Trying to catch up on the chat here. Ian says, "Do the fusion dance." So I'm gonna here, John. Can we like do the thing where you point? No, wrong way.
Oh.
Yeah, I can't remember what the chant is, but there, John and I are now one.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And then
Oh, yeah.
and then Randy asks, "You can buy Mugen?" Yeah, I had no
Nah.
idea either. Why would you buy
Yeah.
Mugen? Come on, man.
Yeah.
I believe you can actually download it for free.
Yes,
I'm pretty sure it is.
you've
Yeah.
been able to download Mugen for free since like '99.
Yeah. Literally, and it plays on Windows 7. So
Yep. Saltybet.com. Go bet on just random Mugen fights against the computer all day long. That was an
Yeah.
obsession for me for a long time. And you just
Wait,
saw
that's a real thing?
Yes, it's just like
Oh, wow, I
this
didn't know that.
person has an instance of Mugen with like every character, and it just like randomly serves up different fights, and then you get fake money that you can bet on these fights. And so for a while, like every time like the alien, the queen alien from Aliens came up, like I'm betting everything on her because she's so OP. It's ridiculous.
What's it called?
looking it up right
Salty fights?
Salty bet.
Yeah.
Oh, salty.
Oh,
Black-
man.
Be careful what you
Black
click on.
market.
You
Oh,
might click
man.
on something bad.
That's. I need to. Oh, I didn't bring my notebook down. That's probably gonna be a thing we do next time. Anyway,
That's a good.
Uh,
good
Do it.
yeah, we're gonna bet on Salty Bets as one of our Boss Rush games in the future.
Done.
Before we go, Matt, how about you? What's going on?
Well, man, you put me after mountain climbing, coffee drinking, Hawaii visiting Jason,
Good luck,
and here
dude.
I am. Here I am. Like I just put a shirt on, you know.
So I put on some clothes, I maybe ate some food.
Yeah, man. I mean, just kind of working and all that stuff. I've been doing some 3D printing, been doing some stuff whenever I can get time between working. But yeah, just enjoy myself.
Can you show that 3D print for the people? I'm gonna put you up
Yeah.
on the big screen because they didn't get to see it. But this is
So-
ridiculous. Oh my goodness.
Yeah, that's pretty
Nice.
sweet.
So that's yeah, Thanos. And he's just printed. That's straight off the bed and then just primed a little bit. But once you sand him and all that kind of stuff, he gets like basically mirror smooth. And then I airbrush him and paint him at the end. But
Fantastic.
haven't got there yet. But that's gonna happen soon.
And what did that cost you?
In material?
No, you're
Nothing.
supposed to say everything.
Oh, tons. Yeah, basically.
No,
Nice.
Yeah,
It's really
Yeah.
cool. That's
Loved
really, really
one,
cool.
all that stuff.
He pushed Liza off the cliff.
I did, yeah.
Wow.
Spoilers.
Yikes.
Yeah.
That was a joke, by the way.
Yeah, no,
Yeah.
of course. Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah. So other than that, not a whole lot.
Ian says half of
Other
everything.
than pushing people off cliffs and stuff,
Yeah.
I'm good.
All right. We should talk about video game stuff. Let's start. We should have coordinated this beforehand, but Jason, what are you playing?
Oh, wow. Look at that. I think I know, right? So when I went to Hawaii, I decided to get game to play on the airplane.
Mhm.
So I went with Jet's suggestion and I picked up Celeste because it was on sale
Oh.
again.
Oh, good.
Yeah, it's pretty fun. It's pretty fun. I don't know. It's still like it's not my favorite type of game, but that game's pretty cool. Like for what it does, it handles everything really, really smooth and super nice. Like there's nothing wrong with that game. It's not my favorite type of game.
That's
But
fair.
that being said, it was still very, very engaging, and I think the flight was about 5.5 hours. I'm pretty sure I played this for like 4 straight.
Wow.
And like it's just really fun, and I just like that you can get really, really caught up in getting those stupid strawberries that have nothing to do with the game, and like, yeah, you know what I'm talking about, and it's really, really satisfying. So I haven't beaten it yet. I kind of got sidetracked by a second game I was playing, but it's fun, and I could see why people liked it for Game of the Year and why it did so well. So I think that it's another one of the games that's leaning me more towards being an indie fan. So,
Yeah, join the cool kids.
yeah, I know. It's nice. I also like that it's kind of bite sized. Getting back to what I think John said earlier, where it's kind of hard to find games to play. You can play this for a minute, you can play it for an hour, and you have time. And that's something to be said about a good game.
Yeah.
Quality with Celeste.
Again, I'll take every excuse to talk about this game because I love it so much. And just it's super tight platformer, and then I think it's in particular the story always sticks with me of how much how personal it is and what it means with like dealing with anxiety and depression and mental health in general. Like games don't really talk about that stuff, and this does, while also being like a super tight game. Chris and Rachel have disappeared they're back.
We keep blinking in and out.
I know.
Yeah, I don't know. Thanos is just
it's
like
because of Thanos. Yeah, exactly. Stop it. It's good.
I'll put him in another room.
Yeah, get rid of him. But part of the reason why I wasn't able to finish it was because we got to Hawaii. But then when we got back from Hawaii, I had a game waiting for me, and I think Jet was playing it too. But I picked up Link's Awakening for the Switch. Oh god, so fun. So backstory, I think this is one of the only Zelda games that I've now own on all 3 consoles it came out on. So I remember getting on the Game Boy Color, remember getting on the Game Boy. Now I have it here. It's really fun, and so I think a lot of people will like. It is so good. A lot of people have maybe not played it, and this is so far really, really solid. Like everything about the game is just as I remember, with major improvements. I already wrote about it a little bit on the blog too. There's just some quality of life enhancements that made the game really good, but it still feels like it did on the Game Boy. That sort of whimsicalness that Zelda was known for, which is kind of not there in Breath of the Wild. So this is a nice like bookend for both of those styles of games. So it's super solid, and the gameplay has little hiccups here and there where like it kind of slows down sometimes. Which maybe could be patched, but it's not horrible. But dude, there's a lot of stuff going on. Like in the very first town, what is it, Maybe Village or something like that? Like it's so like lush. Like there's so much stuff around you. It just looks really, really cool. And so I love that. And then you can see right now as he's going through Jet's gameplay, like the game just slides to the entire, like everything slides through. There's no like transition screens like you're used to from other Zelda games, including the original Link's Awakening. But you get that perfect timing, like when you go into dungeons and stuff like that. So it really harkens back to that sort of style. And I think it's really cool. It's a neat way to play the game. And yeah, if you liked Breath of the Wild but wanted something more traditional, this is your option.
Yeah. I will say, like having regarding the frame rate issue stuff, I find most of it happens in the beginning of the game, and I actually played a build of this at Fan Expo a couple of months before it came out, and it was actually considerably worse there. So they cleaned it up quite a bit between what was there and what it is now. Still, like, it's really weird for a Nintendo game to have frame rate issues. Usually they're just like rock solid in everything in frame rate stuff, and that's a little bit of a letdown. I didn't find that it impacted the gameplay really. Like I guess the swamp is kind of the worst part, but like it's such an inconsequential part anyway that it didn't really matter.
Yeah, you're correct. You're kind of right. It's anywhere that has like a lot of graphical stuff happening. Like it happens like never in the dungeons, never in like a boss battle. It's just always when there's a lot of stuff going on.
But I will say, like, having not really played Link's Awakening before, this was a lot of fun. I love the balance between kind of the classic 2D Zelda gameplay, but also getting really weird. All the Mario references in there and some of the weird bits in the story. The dungeons are really cool. Some of them get pretty tough. Like, I still think it's a little easier than your standard Zelda game, but like, especially towards the end, it gets quite challenging, especially once the dungeons go to like multiple floors.
Yeah, it's true. I feel like I think I saw you maybe streamed it, but I think it's the angler dungeon. It's the dungeon you get the hook shot. Spoilers.
Yes.
Is like the best one, and like from there, like it's like the 5th one to get in. But once you get there, it's like you've got the mechanics, you know what you're doing, and it's really, really cool.
Yeah. Yeah, the hook shot's fun. Jumping is a lot of fun. I don't understand why jumping is not in every Zelda game.
Yeah, right? Okay, so random question. Did you ever unequip the feather?
No! Of course not.
I always have it. Always have it. So it's super fun.
Mm-hmm. I know, Chris and Rachel, you guys got this, right? You just haven't played it yet?
Yeah, we got it, and then we both got sick, so we haven't had a chance to try it out yet.
Yeah. I remember getting this game. I have this game for the Game Boy Color.
Okay.
Darn it, but I remember always keeping that on. That was always one of my favorite.
Yeah.
Ian says they definitely should have mapped the feather to its own button. I agree.
Oh, absolutely. Yeah.
If we were to do a list of top Zelda power-ups, I think the feather would be up there.
Mm-hmm. That's debatable, but
all right,
we'll see.
Let's have this debate. Let's do this right now.
Too. Oh my gosh. See, the issue though is I feel like I don't think the Switch has a button to put it on, so I feel like where they put it is correct, but I don't know. Because it would be weird to hit like L instead of the Pegasus boots to jump instead of like dashing. I don't know if it would feel right. So.
All right, Jason, nominate. What do you think? Best Zelda power-up. Go.
Okay, so like, are you including like the weapons, like the Master Sword and the?
I'm gonna say Master Sword doesn't count.
Bow and arrow.
Everything else is on table.
Maybe you just want like most fun weapon.
Best item, anything, because there's one particular thing I'm thinking of that I guess it's a weapon, but not really.
Is it the chicken from from this game? Because that one's
That's
awesome.
spoilers. By the way.
Oh, by the way, sorry about that. Wait, there's a best weapon. The chain chomp from this game.
Okay, there's Jason's pick. Best item power thing. Chris and Rachel, pick one. Well, I get one each. Each of you can pick one.
I don't know. I'm pretty sure I wrote a blog post on this, but I can't remember what I put.
That's tough. I got to come back and think more about this.
I'm going to go with my favorite item from Twilight Princess. I don't remember the exact name of it. I always
It's the top.
It's the Dreidel of Death.
Yeah,
it is so cool.
Yes.
Yeah, the Beyblade from Twilight Princess. Exactly.
Yep. That's my pick. How about you, John?
I don't know. I was always a fan of the bow and arrow, like the different arrow types.
Yep. Okay.
Solid
choice.
The light arrow.
My favorites.
Matt?
I was a fire rod guy from Link to the Past.
Ah, okay.
Fire rod. Yeah.
Yeah, that's a good one.
Sounds like a guy that works at a diner in the South. Fire rod.
The fire rod. Yeah. By Guy Fieri.
Fire rod.
Yo, so actually, Matt, if you like the fire rod, sorry, this is a side tangent. Did you ever play Four Swords Adventures on the GameCube?
Nope.
Oh, dude. So that's like the multiplayer one, right? Where it's like that game. But anyways, you can get the fire rod, and it's so fun because if you like shoot it at, like in this scene, like at the grass, like all the grass burns. And it's really nice because you can just really be a D-bag to your friends. Like, because they're over there, they're stuck, just like shoot them. Like, oh, sorry, man.
I'm sold already.
Yeah, exactly. What else do you need?
Yeah, I watched Chris and Rachel stream that one. Did you guys finish it, by the way?
We didn't finish it yet. No.
Okay.
Don't you know us by now, Jen?
I know.
Don't finish them.
We're
a year later.
We're planning on bringing it back. We just need to make sure our work. Yeah.
Okay.
And we're done.
Oh yeah, you've been weirdly blinking in and out. I don't know what that is. We can still hear you all the way through.
Hear us when we blink out?
Sorry?
Yeah, you're fine.
That's all that matters.
Yeah.
If you can hear us.
We don't need to see us. It's fine.
All right.
Replacement card.
All right. Moving on. Chris, what are you playing?
Right now, I'm still on Fire Emblem Three Houses. And I keep trying to call it. No, that's not it.
That's okay. The game's like 1 billion hours long.
When I'm talking. So, I'm on my second route in there, and I'm still very much enjoying it.
Mm-hmm.
very much missing my original house that I started with.
Who is the original house and who have you moved on to?
Golden Deer, and I really want that picture of Claude that's behind you, Jet, by the way.
Oh, yeah. Oh, it's part of a 3-piece set. Yeah, there's Claude and
You're not his best house.
I'm going big cam. Oh no. No, that's not gonna work.
Pikachu.
That's not gonna work. Hold on. Nope. Why isn't that turning off? Uh-oh. Technical difficulties. Oh, there we go.
Everything's gonna explode.
Yes, everything will.
I did break Jet. I'm sorry.
Okay, we'll do that.
Oh,
It doesn't block us. No matter who he makes bigger, it does not block us.
I know.
I noticed that too. Yeah.
Always blocks me.
Yep. Sorry, John.
see you later, John.
So
What'd
yeah,
you get for winning the belt?
it's a 3-part art piece thing that I bought at Fan Expo here in Toronto. Oh, side note, Randy, I still have your stickers. I have to give those to you at some point.
Aww.
Yeah, so there's a Dimitri one, and it's got everybody, all the blue lions under. You can't really see because the lights eat that up. Oh, there we go.
Oh wow!
Oh, wow.
Yeah,
And
that's
then
cool.
the Black Eagles here with Edelgard and then all her crew, and then you line them all up, and they form one big picture.
Oh, that's cool.
Oh, wow.
I just haven't found a frame that will hold all 3 at once, so that is something I'm working on.
Don't lie, Jet. You just picked the swooniest character and put him up on your wall.
He's boyfriend material.
Yeah.
I'm in the Blue Lion's house, and I'm enjoying all the characters, but the Golden Deer off in the other.
Yeah. I hear you though. I did like the Blue Lions. I'm almost finished my Blue Lions run, but I started playing on hard mode and then I rage quit the game. But I like what happens with the Blue Lions after the thing.
Yeah.
I think there's a certain character who I thought was really boring who ends up being really interesting.
No spoilers.
Yeah.
I love
No
how
spoilers.
vague that
I
is.
like the development that most of these characters are getting.
Yeah.
Do you want me to just take my headset off and you can talk about it for a minute?
No.
Okay.
Matt, you played Blue Lions too, right?
I did. Yeah, it's my first run through.
Mm.
Yeah.
Me too.
Did you end up marrying Mercedes as you said you would?
Nope.
Oh, all right. Who
No,
did you
I made I threw a quick audible about. First of all, I mean, and I can't really say too much, but oh no, I can't say that. No, never mind. Okay. No, I ended up going with Dorothea.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh.
No, she's a
So-
popular choice.
She's
Yeah,
the
yeah.
most popular choice according to the game. I see those
Yeah.
most deployed units list, and it's always Dorothea at the top.
Yeah, I think she actually surpassed Edelgard.
Yeah.
recently.
Oh really? Let me ask you a question about those lists though. So when you do things, right, it gives you these percentages basically. This isn't spoilers, Jay, don't worry. But when you go to different months and weeks and blah blah blah, it gives you the percentage of the options that people pick. And I don't know about you guys, but 80% of the time it's 80% or higher. Nobody ever does another thing. It's always a majority rule for each month. Did
Everyone's
that influence you guys on what you if you saw that 85% of people did this, that's probably what I should do, and then did it?
I actually don't have that on. I kept
okay.
that off.
I play it on the train most of the time, so it didn't work for me. But
Okay.
when I did see it, I generally went with what other people were doing, but that was just because I was like, this is what I would have done anyway.
Most of the time. Yeah. But there were some times where
Yeah,
I'd
me
see it and
too.
I'd go, well, okay, I'll do it if everybody else
I
is it.
saw those.
I don't want
I'd
to miss
probably
something.
pick the opposite. See what happens.
Then you would just rest every single
just gonna
day
say,
and have a
yeah, then we-
super underleveled team.
RIP rest.
Yeah.
0% every week.
Yeah.
You said in one of my streams, Jet, YOLO, that's gonna be what's on my
YOLO.
Yeah.
Although I did find out too that really, really late in my playthrough, and this isn't a spoiler because I won't say what it is, but resting does something that I had no idea that it did.
Ooh.
And so I was struggling with a certain thing until I realized that resting helped me with it. Anyway, so then I started choosing rest a little more often near the end of the game.
like a
Good
week
to
old
know.
mode.
In my second playthrough, I started choosing rest because I didn't want to play any more of it. And not to say that I don't like the game. I love the game. I think it's fantastic. But having played through like over 130 hours of it in the last month, by the end of my Blue Lions playthrough, I was just like, I'm done. I can't do this anymore. So I just started hitting rest, and then I got stuck on a part. So I think that's where my
fight out just enough, so I'm still not getting bored with it.
Yeah.
No, but I don't like to devote to it.
Where are you right now in your Blue Lions playthrough?
Like I just started.
Okay. And who did you end up partnering up with at the end, if I may ask?
Husbando.
Or waifu? We don't know.
Claude.
Oh, of course. Yeah.
Oh, of course.
Yeah.
Damn Claude.
No other guy has a chance in that game.
Yeah.
No,
I think that's one of my issues with the I feel like the women options are way better than the men options in this game. Like really it's just Claude, and I don't think anybody else.
Chat, it's always been just Claude.
Like
Always be true to yourself.
Sylvain could have been up there if he wasn't such a jerk. Felix could have been up there if he also wasn't such a jerk in completely different ways. I'm just not physically attracted to the dude, even though he's like one of the most interesting dudes.
I know.
Yeah, and then everybody else, like,
yeah, pretty much. Yeah.
Yep.
I will say though about Fire Emblem, I'm not like really big on replay value for any game, but this is one of the first games where like I literally couldn't wait to get back into it at the end of the first time I finished like the first playthrough, and it just shoots you back in. So it's almost like it's tailored perfectly for it. You know what I mean? But yeah, I was really excited to get back into it, which is weird because, like I said, I never do that pretty much with any game.
Who did you?
I'm
pick?
like, I'm done.
Who'd you pick as your next house?
Golden Deer.
Okay, yeah.
Do you think you wanted to get back in because you wanted to see more of the story, or wanted to play more of the game, like the actual gameplay?
I think it's probably about 70-30 in favor of story.
Agreed.
Interesting. Wow.
Because there's a lot of gaps that need filling. And I think the only way to fill those is by playing through all three stories, right? So
yeah,
it's cool.
Catching up on the chat here a little bit, Ian says, "Yeah, I always rested every week during the final month of each run." And then Ian also says, "If you like the wholesome types, I feel like Ash is a good option."
Oh yeah, Ash.
Yeah, Ash, he's cool. He's a little bit of a, I don't know, kind of a mama's boy to me. I think he'd be a great friend, but I wouldn't date him.
You just friend zone
Friend zone Ash.
Yeah. Like I'd tell him secrets, but that's about it. You know
That's where it ends.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I mean, John, would you share your milk duds with Ash or no?
I wouldn't share my milk duds with anyone.
Is that a euphemism? I don't know. Anyway.
Yeah, whatever you want it to be.
I don't know, man. Ash, I got tired of him complaining about what he wanted to become, so I made him something completely different, and then that was it. Maybe that was mean of me. I don't know, but I'll live with that decision.
Try to be nice and let everyone be what they want to be. This playthrough, I'm like, no, I'm picking and choosing.
Hold on.
Yeah.
Anyone else hearing that buzzing?
Yeah.
Something's going on. Yeah.
It stopped.
Oh, it stopped.
Okay.
Oh wow. Okay. Yeah.
Oh, there it is.
Oh, there it is.
Andy, I completely agree with you.
Chris, Rachel, I think it's on your end. Like your mic sounds different now, and then there's like buzzing.
Also, we don't hear anything. We don't hear a thing.
That's the telltale sign that it's on your end.
Shall we?
Oh,
Can you
got one of those internet bees.
Do you? Oh. Do.
Still don't hear anything.
Like you don't hear us?
You guys, we don't hear buzzing or anything.
Oh, okay. Yeah. The buzzing's coming through in the audio, and your mic sounds like it's off.
Yeah, you're like really far away.
What mic are you using right now? Sorry for everyone watching as we like technical debug this.
Same one that we always use.
Yeah, we've always used one. It's the Logitech the webcam.
Oh, you're using the webcam mic right now?
Quite have room for the other mic.
Okay. I'm
Maybe
not.
plug it back in.
Yeah, then that
Yeah,
kills
maybe.
their webcam. Yeah. Would you be able to try that real quick? Fingers crossed.
The old IT fix. Have you tried turning it off and on again?
You're right.
Yeah. Don't hang up on the call. Just
Spitting image.
Yeah.
Okay. While they are sorting out technical difficulty things,
Oh, I can hear them.
you sound a lot better there.
Yeah, sounds better.
Totally worked.
All right,
Sweet.
glad. That's great.
Classic IT fix.
I don't know what happened while it was off, but it was hilarious.
No,
Yeah.
I was
Yeah.
laughing in my head.
Oh.
That's
Oh,
all me.
Yeah.
Also, Randy in the chat says Ash is my sweet baby, and no one is good enough for him except for Caspar.
Randy is absolutely correct.
Wow.
All right. Matt, what are you playing?
So aside from Fire Emblem, I picked up Greedfall. Have you guys ever heard of this?
Oh, I've heard of it. Yeah.
I've heard the name.
So
Spiders.
I was a huge Witcher fan, and I played that for a really long time, beat it, and then have constantly been kind of looking for something in the same vein to sink my teeth into. And I heard about this game, and it's actually just came out recently, not that long ago, and it's good. I mean, I think it's really hard to compare anything when you're trying to find something to fill the hole that The Witcher left. But it's pretty good. I've been enjoying it. I'm not too far into it, but it's big. It's real. The story's really good. The combat's a little iffy, but I'm enjoying it so far. It's got a 17th century kind of like Baroque era feel to it. A lot of wood, a lot of dirt, and a lot of fancy robes. The characters are all really good. The voice acting's really good. Terrible lip syncing, but other than that, yeah, it's been fun. And apparently, I've just been kind of looking up things on it, and it just gets bigger, and the world gets bigger, and the stories get bigger. So I'm looking forward to kind of continuing on with it. But it's very similar to The Witcher in the style of the game. So I think that's what I like about it.
Okay. I'm still sitting on a copy of The Witcher that I have not played, and I know it's coming out for the Switch soon. Maybe I trade that one in and get the Switch version instead. I'd probably play the Switch version because I play everything on the Switch now. But yeah, watching this trailer, it looked really interesting, like the different possibilities and the different things you can do. Though I found it funny during the trailer, it was like the customization screen where they show the person in the different outfits, but then they still had that crazy birthmark thing on the side. Like you can customize everything except this like super gross glaring thing on the side.
Well, there is a bit of story to that, so
I figure.
I mean, but yeah, totally. And there's a guy. He's basically in the beginning of the game with you, and he's got like a whole full face tattoo kind of thing going on. You can't do anything with that either. So, but yeah.
Random question for the group. Face tattoos are kind of in trend right now. How much would I have to?
What?
Haven't you seen like Post Malone and Mike Tyson and Aaron Carter
Yeah,
recently
have you
got
seen
like a
Post
giant?
Malone
I
and
saw
Mike
Aaron
Tyson?
Carter.
Like
Aaron Carter, I think, man, he went off the deep end, dude. I saw his Instagram thing with his face tattoos. Well, weird.
I'm gonna look him up.
Yeah.
Keep talking.
How much would I have to pay you in order for you to get a face tattoo?
So
So I get to pick it?
the tattoo.
Describe the face tattoo.
Let's say it would take up like that much of your forehead, that spot.
Do we get to choose what it is, or do you have?
Sure, you can choose what it is.
Okay, but
But
just like
it's-
right up here.
Yeah.
I don't think I would ever actually do it.
Okay.
It's too weird.
Yeah, I don't know if I'd get a
maybe
face
like-
tattoo.
No,
I think I would get a scar.
I mean, if
So
somebody said,
scar
"Here's
my
$1 million,"
face.
I'd do it. 'Cause you can always
Millions? I don't know.
you just get it taken off.
gonna do it for that. Like aim for a little bit higher.
Well, still.
You
I
know,
think it depends how desperate I was.
Yeah.
say you're really desperate.
Yeah. What
I'd
is
do it
that
for a
dollar amount? We're gonna
cheeseburger.
do like Mr. Beast right now. I've got all the. I'm sitting on a pile of cash. How much of this do you want for me to tattoo your face?
John's like, I'm really desperate. He's like, I'll do it for two boxes of craft dinner and a McDonald's latte.
$2.50 is a box of Milk Duds.
I do
Lifetime
love
supply of milk
Duds.
duds. And then John, you got to get a milk dud tattooed right on your forehead.
Yeah. Just...
I do it. Why not? It looks like a birthmark.
No, he meant the box. A box of Milk Duds, just right there. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Side
Well, then I
note,
get paid for advertising,
probably not. Oh no, yeah, lifetime supply of milk duds. We talked about this.
right? There you go. Okay.
Yeah, no
Yeah,
monetary value. Yeah.
No monetary value. Just severe detriment to your health.
And they also send you all of them at once.
Yeah.
So you get all your lifetime at once.
So they go back.
Wait.
So
Oh,
they go
that's
back.
terrible news.
You have 50 years worth of milk duds and 5 months to eat them.
Wow.
Wow.
Wow, they'll just sell them as
And that's all they'll
vintage
last
milk
him if
duds.
that's all he eats. Like,
We're just going to gloss over that Matt casually said you're going to die in 50 years.
No. I just meant like, I mean, now that I listened to that, yes, you're right. I did say that. Didn't mean to. But yeah.
Mm.
Also, side note, I saw a picture of Post Malone online and somebody wrote underneath that Post Malone looks like a college kid that fell asleep at a party. And then the kid's like drawing his face.
Yeah.
That's amazing.
Yeah. Anyway, so yeah, milk duds.
Yeah, milk duds. Also, Greedfall. Yeah, thumbs up, thumbs down.
So far, thumbs up. It's good. Again, like I said, it's tough to when you have sort of the high standard of something like The Witcher to compare it to, because I don't think anything. I mean, CD Projekt Red, they killed it, right?
Mhm.
But it's good. It definitely scratches the itch for sure.
Also,
So yeah, thumbs up.
on Post Malone, Ian says, I like the one that says he looks like the 1% of germs that Lysol didn't finish off. Yikes.
That's amazing.
But the picture that they have with that comment is like a grimy picture of him too. So yeah.
That's great.
Random Post Malone video game connection here to bring it all back. I've heard bits of like how he got into music, and apparently he was inspired to learn how to play the guitar from Guitar Hero.
Oh,
Wow,
okay.
really?
Yeah, so he's like the first generation of kids who grew up on that game and are now music like rock stars.
God help us.
It had to happen at some point, right?
Yeah, well, why? I'm not. As much as I would love to talk about Post Malone, this is not the show for that.
Welcome to the Post Malone podcast.
Yeah.
Hmm.
All right. How about Rachel? What are you playing?
I'm playing, what's it called? Galaxy Champions TV.
don't ask me.
Yes. I when I was getting the video for this, I was like, oh, this looks like something I have played before. Tell me more.
I don't even know how to describe it. It's an indie game. I got a review code from Pure Nintendo for it, and I've been to it. It's just a boss rush. You go into there are 4 planets, and each planet has 10 levels. You have to go through all 10 levels in one fell swoop. If you die, you have to start all over again.
Mm-hmm.
There are upgrades. That's pretty forgiving. Like if you die, your upgrades save, which is nice. Otherwise, I would rage quit it. The game is pretty smooth, and the controls but you get used to them because you use both
sticks.
But yeah, it's a pretty solid game.
Yeah, it looks. To Randy's point, he says it looks like a cartoony Smash TV, and
that is literally the first thing I thought of when I saw it.
Smash
yeah. I played a lot of Smash TV, even though I never got far in it, because that game is so hard. Oh my goodness.
Yeah, dude.
I think that game is impossible to beat.
I've seen it be beaten. It's just really freaking hard.
Wow.
Yeah.
Sorry, Rachel, you were saying?
In Smash TV to me, but I've never heard of that game.
It's an old people game.
Yeah, it's
Never heard of Smash TV. Oh man.
I'm pretty sure Smash TV came out before Rachel was born.
I was gonna say we're bridging generations here.
Yeah. But I did.
How much was this?
What?
Sorry. How much was this game?
No, I forget how much it was. I got a review code.
Oh, okay.
So she gets these for free.
Fair enough.
Free.
It's on the Switch, right? Is it Switch or what is it on?
Oh,
Yeah,
I think your mics are cutting out like here and there too, because I'm not hearing everything you're saying.
Oh,
Uh oh. Say some
I'm pretty sure
stuff.
I think I've seen it on there.
We are saying some stuff.
Okay.
Oh, we heard that stuff.
See that we heard.
It's on the Switch.
Okay. Does this
So
have
it looks like there's. Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
Does this have online play?
No, I don't think so.
Mm.
It has co-op, but just local.
Yeah, this would have been fun to play online. And I like.
Yeah.
And you said the power-ups carry, like, at least some of the upgrades carry, like, even if you die?
There's 15 upgrades total, so once upgrade and the points for the upgrades, they carry over even if you die, which is the second planet out of 4, and I already have all the upgrades, so I have no idea how I'm going to beat the game.
Oh, no.
It's still better than Smash TV, where you just died and you lost
just died.
everything.
Lost everything.
Yeah.
Can I tell you guys more good news? This game is only $6.99 Canadian on, on the Switch store.
Nice.
All right.
It looks fun.
Oh, yeah,
It's
it does
like
look
a
fun.
good game. Yeah.
It looks
Yeah.
frenetic. Like it looks really
It's
hectic.
solid.
Randy also says, fun fact, Smash TV is set in the then future year of 1999.
So that's how old it is.
I mean, like, we all grew up in
49.
1999. That's a very accurate representation of what happened.
Yeah.
There was
So,
definitely
Smash
that
TV
happening.
was made in 1990.
Yeah.
Just
Dang,
for
dude.
you guys.
When I was born.
Like I said, Smash TV, old game, and then I guess if you want to go farther back, it's a lot like Robotron, which was
Yeah,
before my
Robotron.
time, but I love me some Robotron.
1982.
Yeah.
Robotron. 1982.
Oh, I kind of
Yeah.
gave away some of my...
Okay.
You guys didn't hear that.
Jet's old. That's what he said.
Yeah.
Not old enough.
Not old enough.
Mm-mm.
Was Robotron the first dual stick shooter, or was it?
It might have been. I'm not near.
What else would have been there?
I'm not near a Google machine to check, but I think that would be the first dual stick shooter. Yeah, and then after that was like Geometry Wars and oh man, I played so much Geometry Wars on the Xbox 360. I think that was the first game
That's
I
a good
ever
game.
downloaded.
Yeah.
Yeah, you know what? In the arcade version as well, it says, even in the description, it says a single player uses both joysticks to control the main character.
That game was ahead of its time, like crazy
Yeah.
ahead of its time.
Yeah.
All right, yeah, Rachel, thank you for bringing this one up. I would have never have found this game
Ever.
and yeah, the eShop is
I
filled with
wouldn't have either.
the eShop is filled with like thousands of games now, and so many of them are just like, yeah, I have no time to check some of these, and
Yeah, for sure.
yeah, this looks cool.
Fun.
Maybe we'll get lucky and it'll go on one of those mega sales where it's only like 10 cents. It'd be amazing. I'd buy it.
Like Steam DLC.
Yeah, right?
Before we move off of Chris and Rachel, is there anything else you guys are playing? How about I hit this button and you guys can tell me about it?
Oh, I already forgot about this.
What?
Sure.
Maybe challenge each other to make Super Mario Maker courses for each other.
Mhm.
In like August. Stuff happened in summer.
We both got sick.
Yeah.
So now we're trying to finish up the challenge, which is a bit ambitious because making courses are really hard.
Yeah.
And tedious. We've been doing a live stream of Super Mario Maker 2 on Friday. So this week we've been both passing trying to finish levels for each other.
We each have like one for the other. Hey, if you guys have any course codes?
I do not. There's someone in the chat that has made a bunch of levels that are worth trying out, though. Yeah, Randy, if you want to drop those in the chat, Chris and Rachel could try them out. Like this one here. This is actually Randy's level. This one's also really hard.
Wow, Randy, way to be mean.
You want to like DM us on Twitter or something? Go
There
for
you
it.
go.
I don't even know. Do we? We must.
I don't know.
We must have you on Twitter.
Yeah, I still haven't made anything yet. I still want to make like the scary pizza guy level for Chris and Rachel. Just a reference to the double jump stream for anyone else that doesn't know. But yeah, I just haven't. I don't know. I haven't had a chance to like really sit down and just like make things. I have these ideas of like, oh, I could use this guy to simulate the pizza guy chasing them around the level and building like a house and the whole thing. I'm saying too much. One of these days I'll get around to it.
Time.
Yeah, take your time. It's fine.
Make it good.
Yeah. Anybody else played Super Mario Maker 2 at all?
I've still not played it.
No.
Okay.
Play the original?
Yeah, I played the original.
What did
Mario is like not my favorite type of game. It's still really good. It's just I don't know. I don't like. Okay,
Hot
whoa,
take.
calm down. I
Hot
still like the
take.
games. It's just I don't know. Like
This just in. Jason hates Super Mario.
yeah, it's
Unreal.
true. No, they're really great, and the idea is super fun. It's just I don't know. I actually will say I really don't like games where you make levels because I just don't do it. So like I don't see a reason why I'd buy it. But the way that they incorporated this one with a lot of other pre-made levels is way nicer.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm a lot more intrigued. I just haven't gotten around to it yet.
It's kind of weird. Like Steph doesn't really play video games, but she watches a lot of videos of people playing Super Mario Maker 2. And it's gotten like mainstream to the point where she watches stuff like BuzzFeed and the Try Guys, and they're all playing Super Mario Maker 2 together. And yeah, she just gets super tense watching other people play like these super hard levels. But yeah, then she still watches the videos anyway.
Yeah.
Yeah. This is definitely going to get played at our Extra Life Marathon happening on November 2nd, 23 days away.
Plug.
Yeah, cheap plug.
Wow.
All right. I think it's just John, right? And then I've got a little something. All right. John, how about you? What are you playing?
I've been playing a lot of NHL 20.
Oh, Canada.
Yes. Yes. No, it's good. I actually really like it. I was sort of on the fence about if I wanted to buy it or not this year because, as Matt will attest to, it gets kind of annoying because every year it seems like nothing's really getting better, and it's you're paying $79 for the same thing.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. I enjoyed the World of Chell they have on here now. It's called World of Chell, CHEL, and it's a lot of online competition. And there's this thing called ones, and it's basically you versus two other guys on a pond, and you have to score the most goals. And they do an 84-man tournament, so basically like a, I don't know, like a Fortnite or something like that. But you're basically going through rounds and rounds and rounds of
Hockey battle royale.
Hockey battle
Yeah,
royale.
basically, yeah, exactly.
It kind of is, which is crazy. Yeah.
Yeah, and there's rewards you can get now for completing weekly tasks, and it's in the way of sort of jerseys or hats or player items, things like that, sticks, skates, equipment, goalie helmets, that sort of thing. So and they're limited to like every week, and if you don't get them, you can't get them. So as far as I know, so yeah, it was neat. The first jersey they had on that weekly challenges was pixelated NHL 94 jersey.
Oh, no way.
I was a little jealous about that one.
Yeah, it's great. It's great.
I almost dropped the $90 just for that.
Wow.
Yeah. So yeah, it's good. I'm enjoying it. I'm enjoying the online play mostly. I don't really play any of the Be a Pro stuff anymore. But the online stuff is keeping me going. There's threes as well, where you play 3-on-3, and it's like an arcade style hockey, which just sort of takes it to another level with the new announcing, and they have fireworks and pyrotechnics and all kinds of stuff. It's really
Nice.
cool. They do a good job of it. Yeah, it's fun.
Yeah, if you guys are coming by the house this year for Extra Life, I would like to play some more hockey with you guys.
I will bring it. No
Yeah.
problem.
We'll be
Alright.
there, man.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Yep. Definitely. Yep. That's all I've been playing. Really, all I've had time to play lately.
That's okay. I mean, you're Canadian. This is what you're supposed to do.
And hockey season just started, so I can be forgiven, I think.
You're
so.
very timely. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes.
Last I saw, the Leafs were like winning a bunch, right?
Oh, let's not go there.
Yeah, they're I think they're 2 wins, 1 loss, 1 overtime loss.
Oh,
So,
okay.
and then they play the was it Tampa Bay tomorrow night, I think. So
Yeah, but they're doing the thing again where they're up by like 5 goals in the third period and then they lose and over.
yeah, but that's the thing. Just get used to the thing. That's the thing.
I'm used to the thing. I'm a Leaf fan. I know what the thing is. I'm used to the thing.
He's wearing the hat.
I'm wearing my Argos hat today because I just signed our new GM.
Oh, sorry. I thought you were
Mr.
wearing it
Cole.
in mourning because they lost 52-0 the other night.
Whoa.
Okay, I wasn't gonna go there, but I was more gonna talk about signing Pinball Clemens, but sure, we lost 50.
I didn't even know you could lose 52-0.
I thought I was
I know you've said it before, but what sport is the Argos?
the Canadian
Canadian
Football League.
football.
It's basically like the
okay.
NFL, but with more poutine.
Okay, I thought you may have still been. I might have got confused, and they were still a hockey team. And I'm like, how did you lose 52-0?
Yeah, that would be a feat.
They had one of those like plastic shooter goalies
Yeah.
like that, and we were just firing.
Joe
around.
It's like
Black.
multiple goals per minute. Like, whoa.
There was 3 pucks on the ice, Jason. So.
Yeah.
You
Yeah,
all
they had
counted for 3.
what are they called? Hot shots from NBA Jam.
Yeah.
This cost 7 goals.
Side
Yep.
note, I'm not sure if I've shown this on stream for my CFL friends here. I happen to have a Doug Flutie Toronto Argonauts bobblehead.
I will buy that off you.
Now, when you okay, I don't remember the exact context of how I got this. I think I got it from Steph. Let me pop this open. I don't even think I've opened this yet.
I still love how when you
New
go bigger,
box.
only John gets cut.
There we go, Doug
Yeah.
Flutie.
There he
Look
is.
at that.
Hold on,
Look at that
Red
hair.
gloves.
Wow.
Man, Doug Flutie, honorary Canadian. We won so much with, and then he had a good NFL career afterwards.
Yeah,
Yeah.
wasn't bad.
Yeah,
And a great college career too.
yeah.
That infamous
Well done,
Hail Mary
Jack.
pass.
Just stay big. We'll just cover up John the entire rest of the show.
Yeah, we could do that.
Yeah.
We could do that.
Oh, I couldn't breathe. Huh?
Chris and Rachel,
Wow.
how are the Boston Bruins doing? Should get your dad on the stream. He'll come in with the Boston Bruins update.
You told us how they were doing last time.
Jason, I guess your team
What
is the.
horrible dad would be angry. But
Yeah.
Mm.
I
Jason,
did
you're-
hear something interesting though about the Boston Bruins. Zdeno Chara actually studies Greco-Roman wrestling in case he has to get into a fight on the ice.
If you're
Wow.
Zdeno Chara, what do you need Greco-Roman wrestling for? No one's gonna fight you. Like
I know you
no
just
one- no
death
one's
punch
coming near you.
people.
for
Just
co-
death punch, like 1, 2.
for context, Chris and Rachel, Zdeno Chara is like the biggest guy in the NHL. What is he, like 6'10"?
Yeah, his stick
he's-
his stick is like 6.5 feet.
He's
Or
like
something.
Jeez, that's a
6'11"
big guy.
teen or something.
Like his hockey stick is taller than me.
No.
Yeah.
That's it.
Oh, hockey.
Yeah. Anyway,
Brings people together.
all right,
Or
Jack,
tears-
what do
or
you got
tears
for
them
us?
apart.
All
These
right.
shows.
Actually, I'll go big cam on this again. So sorry, John.
Love
Bye,
it.
John.
Is it,
See you,
So-
Johnny.
is it Turkish delight? Oh, you yeah. Oh,
No, it's not.
Oh.
Oh, sorry. There. It's not Turkish delight.
Oh, darn.
Yesterday,
Wow.
my sister-in-law hooked me up with a 20% off coupon at Shoppers Drug Mart, which is like the CVS of Canada. And I think the combination of that and some good news that happened at work, I decided to treat myself a little bit. And so I bought a Sega Genesis Mini.
Attaboy.
It's very nice. So they went
That
above and
looks
beyond.
awesome.
So besides like
Yeah, it
looking
looks
super
good.
cool, the cartridge slot actually opens.
Oh, wow.
The expansion port where you plug in the Sega CD, that opens up. Let me try and open that up here.
Wow.
That's sick.
Wow.
Does the volume slider and all that work?
The volume slider
reset
does go
button.
up and down.
Does
Oh,
the click
that's
does on
funny.
off click?
Yes. Also, yeah.
Does it
I mean,
actually on off?
yeah. So you hear that?
Yes.
Oh yeah.
The craziest thing
Is
is,
that what turns it on and off?
yes.
Amazing.
Wow.
It's good design right there.
You can actually buy like a mini set in Japan that has the Sega CD that plugs into it, and the 32X, and the Sonic and Knuckles cartridge, and a Sonic 1 for the full Tower of Power.
It's like 8 feet
That's
tall.
amazing. I was literally going to ask
Unreal.
that. We need someone to make that 3D print it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'll do it. Just let me know.
Nice.
All right.
So, have you played it yet?
Yes, we'll get to that in a sec. So
Okay.
yes,
Oh, okay.
hardware-wise, this is probably my favorite mini. It looks so good. The extra touches
good.
that go above and beyond. I've heard also, if you crack open the model of the Sega CD Mini, there's actually a piece of cardboard in the spinner thing, and it's actually a cardboard circle of Sonic CD, the disc.
Really?
Yeah.
That's so
Amazing.
extra.
That's
The
awesome.
little things, right? It's
Yeah.
the little things.
It comes with 2 controllers. It's the 3-button controller, not the 6-button
Wow.
controller. So yeah, don't play Street Fighter on this. Street Fighter is
Yeah,
still
right.
bad on the Sega Genesis unless you've got the 6-button controller. You can buy it separately though. I
Gotta
haven't
get those turbo ones.
I haven't held
Yeah.
a Sega Genesis controller in a long time. It feels a little different. A little
Dude, even growing up, the Genesis is kind of disgusting. Like the controller's not that good to hold.
Wow.
The 6-button is better, but that like bear you're holding is terrible. So it's just bad.
The which one?
Oh, I called it the bear, like the big that one. It's like big and fat and gross.
Oh,
I just-
okay.
yeah.
The
Much like bears.
Much like bears, big and fat and
the
gross.
controller feels a little lighter than I remember it, and then the travel distance on the D-pad feels a little longer than I remember it. I could be like totally wrong because I haven't played a Genesis in like 20 years.
I do remember the controllers being very light though,
Okay.
for some reason.
I just took all the innards out of yours so I could beat you at the game we were playing.
Wow. Yeah. This isn't working.
And so yeah, I bought this last night, and I actually spent most of the night taking photos for my Instagram account. So those will be being posted in the
Wow.
next few months. Yeah, see,
Good. Your priorities are on
Nice.
point there, Jet. Priorities
Yep,
are on
you
point.
guys understand the life of a content creator. I gotta
Sure,
keep it
yeah,
up for
for
the
sure.
gram. But I
True.
did get to play a little bit of it, and hopefully the clip loads here any second now. There it is.
Ooh, What did you play?
Okay, so it's got 42 games on it, which is like a huge number. 2 of them have never been released. One is a arcade port of Darius, which is like a side-scrolling space shooter game. Lots of the enemies are fish. I haven't played this one yet, but I remember playing Darius on the Super Nintendo, and I really like that.
Yeah.
The other one is a unreleased version of Tetris. It was like an arcade game in Japan, and they never finished porting it to.
Excellent.
Yeah, so that's in there. It's not very good, but it's in there, and it's a version of Tetris people haven't really played before. But then it's also got the big hits Sonic 1 and 2, no Sonic and Knuckles, and no Sonic 3, unfortunately.
That's because Knuckles is too busy in that fighting game you get.
Yeah, he's
Yeah.
in Mugen. He's killing Captain Commando.
But from what I was able to like play, I think it's really good. The emulation seems great. It's got support for a lot of different languages, which is really important for one game in particular. Contra Hardcore in Japan and the US is different. So in Japan, there's like an extra life code, and you get 3 hits before you die, so you can get like 70 something lives or something. In the US version, that's just gone. You get like max 3 lives, 1 hit kills. So the game is basically impossible in English, but if you play it in Japanese, you can do the code and it's actually playable.
Yeah.
Good, that's why we're here, Jet, for stuff like that.
Yeah. I still have a lot to play. I only played a little bit of Sonic, and then I switched off and I played a bit of Comic Zone, which this
I love Comic Zone.
Okay.
Comic Zone and Maximum Carnage are my 2 favorite.
Okay.
Ugh, Maximum
Sega
Carnage is
Genesis
so
games.
great.
I played a lot of
Anyway.
Maximum Carnage on the SNES. Chris and Rachel, have you heard of Comic Zone at all?
Nope.
Okay, so you have to see this game.
So good.
So it's like an action game that takes place in the 90s. You're a comic book artist, and then the villain from the comic book you're writing teleports out of the comic book and throws you into the comic book. And then he's now drawing the enemies in the game for you to fight. And the stage designs are actually like the panels of the comic book that you're then fighting through, and then you're literally jumping like through the panels and like bursting people through the panels as you fight. It's so
good.
cool.
It's so good. It's so good.
Yeah.
Like,
I rented this game so much I should have bought it. That's how much
Yeah,
money I
right?
spent on renting this game.
and so yes,
It's
look at
also,
this.
it's also like really impressive looking for the Genesis. It's
Yeah.
like
Yeah.
really, really
Yeah.
nice. Yeah.
And
Yeah,
I
look
love
at
how
that.
he swings through the
Woo.
panels. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, exactly.
That's sick, dude.
Yeah, I'd never played this
Oh.
game up until now. I remember like
Oh, so good.
reading Game Fan magazine. I don't know if anybody remembers that one, and they had like the big pictures of this Comic Zone game, and I was like, man, I really want to play that someday, and I finally got to do that. I'm not very
Nice.
good at it, as you
I
can see.
love that he's wearing rad like bike gloves too at the same time.
You can't get more 90s, dude.
No,
No.
Yeah.
and that sweet ponytail,
Yeah, the
like blowing in the
ponytail.
wind with every punch.
Yep.
Oh, it's so good.
He looks like Mr. Perfect.
He does
Yeah.
kind of.
Oh man.
Yo, side tangent.
Mhm.
Maximum Carnage is freaking amazing.
Oh,
That
yeah.
game is great.
Yep. That's
Can confirm.
soundtrack
Yes.
by Green Jelly.
Oh god, Green Jelly. It's
Yeah.
literally on my iPod. Literally the whole soundtrack. So wait, what's another game from the Genesis Mini that you haven't played that you look forward to playing?
Oh geez. Let me grab the box here and
I guess what I really wanted to ask was, have you played Toe Jam and Earl?
Oh, that's another good game.
It's
I
so
have-
good.
as a
Oh.
Nintendo kid, no, I did not play Toe Jam and
Oh,
Earl growing
that's
up.
so good.
Do you want?
So, dude, like, that game is so fun. And like, I know I've told you a couple times we've gone to that California Extreme, the arcade convention. Like,
Mhm.
we've gone multiple times, and they
Mhm.
have a game room where it's just games of like console games.
Mhm.
And dude, I don't know why, but someone like blasted that music in that room. Memories. The game is so great. Also, good soundtrack.
I'll read some choice like the games I think are worth noting here. Echo the Dolphin.
Yep.
Mickey Mouse Castle of Illusion.
Classic.
Yes.
Alex Kidd, Altered Beast, Castlevania
Mm-hmm.
Bloodlines, Columns, Earthworm Jim.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, that was a good one. Gunstar Heroes. I actually played a lot of that on the Wii Virtual Console.
Yeah, it's good.
Phantasy Star 4.
It's a good one.
Dr. Robotnik's Mean Bean Machine. Sonic
Coolio.
Spinball is here.
Love that one too.
Also an amazing soundtrack.
Streets of Rage
Yes.
Oh, yes.
2. Vector
Also an
Man.
amazing soundtrack, dude. This is
Vector is good.
Yep. And I one more thing on here. Road Rash 2. Oh geez, I
Two huge misses there, by the way.
2 is what?
Two huge misses there in games that they didn't include.
okay.
Number one, Booger Man,
Yep.
and
fine.
number two, the Genesis version of Aladdin.
Oh yeah, so good.
That's being sold
But it's-
separately
but it's-
though.
It's coming out
Yeah.
now though.
Yeah.
But it's
Ugh.
so good.
It's true. No Street Fighters, no Mortal Kombat.
There is a Street Fighter in there, yes.
Oh, is it Champion Edition? It's in
Yeah,
there?
it's the Champion Edition.
Oh, nice, nice.
But then they give you the crappy 3-button controller, and you might as well not even play it.
Yep.
Fair. Hey, is sort of Vermilion? Is that in there?
I don't think so.
That's a good one too.
Landstalker? Yeah, no.
Landstalker is like an RPG.
Okay.
Hmm.
Anyways.
Anyways, okay. Strider's on here as well. I
It's a
don't
good
know.
one.
Did you say Ghouls and Ghosts on there?
No.
Oh,
Mega
Was
Man
that
Wild.
released on the Genesis? I don't know.
yeah, Ghouls and Ghosts was on the Genesis, wasn't it?
Okay. I know I played it on SNES. I guess I'm not sure. Oh, you're gonna say Mega Man: The Wily Wars?
Yes, that is.
Oh,
on
I'm
okay.
there.
pretty sure that was only released on the Sega Channel. I think is what it was.
Oh,
I think.
weird.
Look it up. Yeah, I gotta look it up. They're also unique versions of those games. But anyways, I digress.
Randy says Sword of Vermilion is on the China/Korean version.
oh, nice. It's a great game. Great game.
Also, Chris and Rachel, if you're looking for Mario Maker levels, Randy dropped his ID in the chat.
Okay.
Yes, we saw.
We saw.
We'll,
Okay.
we'll get it. We'll watch the VOD later.
Cool.
Yes. Thank you, Randy.
Yeah, North American version of Wily Wars is only released on Sega Channel.
Man, do you want to explain
Now
for
you have it.
Do you want to explain for the youngins what Sega Channel was?
Oh God. Okay. Yeah. So in 1990 something, like Sega had this service that lasted multiple years somehow. That you could plug in a like LAN adapter, I want to say, to
no, it's
the
a
Genesis.
coax.
Coax. It was a coaxial. You're right. Oh my God. It wasn't even LAN. Yeah, coaxial cable, and then you could download specific games and like cheat codes and stuff for your Genesis, and it was like $15 or $20 a month. We didn't actually have it, but they also released some exclusive games for some dumb reason, and so like it's the only way that you could play like Mega Man: The Wily Wars, or I know Golden Axe 3 was only released through that channel, and then so
Wow.
for like years and years and years they were never playable, and then they finally become re-released, but it was kind of ahead of its time, to be perfectly honest.
Yeah,
It
that
was
was
just-
crazy. It was
Yeah.
Sounds like it.
Yeah.
it was an internet downloadable game console service like 15 years before that happened with the real ones.
Yeah, it legit lasted for a long time. It's
Yeah.
like, wow, this is around, so it's cool.
All right, I think that's gonna do it for what we've been playing. And so you guys know what time it is, right?
Oh,
I don't have the air horn button on this. Oh.
Wow.
I did it for you, man. I did it for you.
All right. So, do you guys have your paper and your markers?
Yes, I do.
Okay.
I'm ready, but we can't cheat. So
Also, where's the? Oh, geez, where's the title belt? Here, there it is.
Oh, I also have a shirt.
No, you can just leave it there.
No, we gotta put that on the rightful owner, at the, and that's John right now. Oh, hold on. Oh, I moved something I wasn't supposed to move. Yeah, that's John. And this is not a team-based thing. It's everyone for themselves. And it is
I work better that way.
It is my personal riff on a board game classic. We are
Excellent.
playing video game categories.
Ooh.
Okay.
He's so happy looking.
I'm excited.
So have you guys played categories before?
Yeah.
yeah.
Years ago.
Years ago. Okay. So for those who have not played, Randy asks, is it Pictionary time? No, it is not Pictionary time.
Dang.
Okay, I can't talk about that right now. So the rules of this
Spoilers.
game. There will be 10 questions on the screen. You guys can read this font okay, right?
Oh,
Yeah.
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 Okay, great.
Yeah.
You will have 3 minutes to answer all of these questions, and the first letter of every answer must start with a randomly selected letter that will be determined beforehand.
God, yes, I can't wait.
All right? So you will get a point for each unique answer. So you got to make sure you pick something that other people have not picked, and the person with the
Okay.
most points wins.
Randy unsub, by the way.
Are we doing one round, multiple rounds?
It's one round
Oh, dang.
for all
dude.
the marbles.
Okay.
And
Make sure
So-
this works. Okay, we're good.
so our friend Orange Jesus is going to be, he's taking a little bit of a break, but instead I've brought,
Well deserved. He works hard.
yeah.
Mhm.
Instead, like we're on.
Didn't he win the belt at one point?
We don't talk about that. That's a dark,
Okay,
dark
yeah.
day in dark day in Boss Rush history.
Yeah.
No, it's fine. Everything's fine.
In celebration of all the Twitch money we've been stacking up because affiliates now get that ad money, we've been able to use the budget to afford a wheel.
Oh,
Yay!
All right, so I'm gonna put this over.
horrible.
Oh, hold on. Oh no, hold on. Let me move this up. All right, Rachel.
Just cover up John.
I'm,
Just cover John.
Rachel, I'm gonna need your help. Can you spin this wheel for me?
Oh.
Oh,
Oh.
you're gonna have to pull harder
Reach.
than that.
Reach to your
Harder
left.
than that.
Wow.
Rachel, I need you to spin the wheel. Do the thing. Oh, she's just like, I don't know if she can hear me.
I think she's
I
trying.
thought you were saying John.
No, Rachel, I need you to spin the wheel.
Rachel, it's you.
We heard John.
No, Rachel, spin the wheel.
Oh.
1, 2, 3. I don't.
Yay.
Oh, one more time. 1, 2, 3, go.
Here, how's it gonna take?
Someone spin the wheel.
Oh, for God's
Okay,
sake.
I don't
1,
know.
2, 3, go. All right, there it is.
Yay!
All right, what's it gonna be? What letter is it gonna be?
The pointer. Oh.
H.
All right.
Hey.
All right.
Okay, fine. H. No. Killing me, Jet.
All right. So the letter H. 10 answers. All have to start with the letter H. You guys ready?
Wait, so we're only giving 10 answers, right? Just 10 total.
10 total.
Okay, let's make sure.
Each of us have to give 10 answers?
Yes. You will have
Just
3
10,
minutes
10
to do it.
things you got to answer. Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
How many answers, Jet?
10.
10 answers.
You'll see the questions in like 2 seconds. Also, Ian says that's a pretty sweet wheel. Hard to believe just ad
It
money
is.
covered it.
Yeah. Got
You
that
know
blood
it.
in there.
All
All
right.
right, I'm ready.
Coloring.
All right.
3, 2, 1, go. Those are your 10 questions. I will read them out for the chat.
With an H.
Number 1, Nintendo Switch game title. Number 2, something in your gaming room. Number 3, reason to rage quit. Number 4, in-game location. Number 5, inventory item. Number 6, word to describe the size of your backlog. Number 7,
God.
video game developer or publisher. Number 8, Pokemon name. Number 9,
Oh my God.
board game title. And number 10, feeling you get when you beat a game.
Hmm.
Spell this
Gee, this is
wrong.
a lot of stuff.
I don't know how to spell this word.
Please
You only got 2 more minutes.
Yeah, 2 minutes 15
Oh
seconds.
my goodness.
In the meantime, I will serenade you guys with some
Ready?
ukulele.
Yeah, no, apparently.
Have you guys heard the new Taylor Swift song?
Oh my god, this is not gonna be enough time.
Christmas lights on.
I don't know if I could do this in this much time.
Till
I know, right?
January.
You can give us like 10 minutes. Ridiculous, Jet.
We'll see where you guys are at in 2 more minutes, and then maybe we'll discuss possibly giving you a couple more seconds.
I love that you're serenading us, Jet.
It's amazing.
We can leave the Christmas lights up.
Board game.
Okay, Taylor.
Till January.
Get at this. That's the point.
This is our place. This is our rules.
I don't know how unique my answers are.
There's a dazzling haze, a mysterious. I just started learning this song like yesterday. Here. That's why it sounds so bad. But also, I'm a crappy ukulele player.
I'm just putting an answer down for this.
Yeah, just put answers down, whatever.
45
I know.
seconds.
Are you kidding me?
Why did it have to be H? Like H is the hardest possible letter.
Uh,
I don't.
25 seconds.
No.
Oh god, oh god.
20
okay.
seconds.
I don't even know.
No, get out of here.
Yes.
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1,
Done.
0.
We done. We done.
Done.
Pen is capped.
All right, this is gonna be fascinating.
Fascinating.
Oh damn it! I just realized I wrote all my answers on the same piece of paper.
That's fine.
Die.
Aren't you supposed to?
Well, if we're showing them one at a time, that's gonna be pretty hard. But,
No, I'll cover mine up with another piece of paper.
Honor system
know
here.
about
Say
four.
your answer, and then if it gets weird, we can show. But I trust in you guys.
I didn't get them all done. So.
That's fine. That's. All right, let's start with number 1.
Okay.
Nintendo Switch game title. John, what did you have?
Oh, I needed 10 different pieces of paper, didn't I?
It's
No, we
fine.
just
It's fine.
went through this. You're good.
What did you say?
I said Harvest Moon.
Harvest Moon. Okay. Harvest Moon. Chris.
You don't need to show, buddy. Well, if it comes down to it, we'll show.
Yeah.
If we don't believe you, we'll
Alright.
show.
No,
I
wait,
read
I'm giving my
That
answer.
sounds like an H, it's good.
So Harvest Moon. Chris, what did you pick?
On the Switch yet?
Sorry?
It's on a Switch. Yeah.
There's a
It's
version.
like Memory of Light, I think is on Switch.
Sorry, Chris.
Oh.
What was your answer?
A Neighbor on Switch yet?
Hello Neighbor?
Yes.
That sounds like a legit game. Yes.
Yep.
Rachel.
What was
It is a legit game. It's a terrible game.
I don't know if it's on the Switch.
I think it is.
I
The
believe
premise
there's
is
actually
awesome.
I'm
two
gonna
of them
count it.
on the Switch.
Oh, there you go. All right, Rachel, what did you pick?
Have anything?
Oh, don't have anything. Okay. Jason.
I think Hello Neighbor is on Switch because I also picked Hello Neighbor.
Oh no!
And, this way. There it is. Sorry. No
Okay.
points for us.
And Matt.
Okay.
I picked Hyrule: Cadence of.
No. So John's the only one that gets a point.
I like A for effort. I might be employing that strategy later on. We'll see what happens.
All right.
Mine.
All right. Number 2. Something in your gaming room. Let's start with Chris. Oh, I didn't hear you there. Try again.
Headphones?
Headphones. All right. Rachel.
That's a smart choice.
Sorry. Yeah, you're like cutting out at like each time he's
Nothing.
nothing. Okay.
Oh no.
Jason.
I had to think of all the games, so I wrote it down.
Okay.
Halo Reach limited edition, still unopened in box.
Okay.
It's there.
Sure.
I'll get it for you. You don't
Okay.
believe me.
Okay. Matt.
I went with action figures. No, I didn't. That's a joke. No, I put hats. I've got lots of hats in my gaming room.
Yep. And John.
I put see, you can't really see it.
You don't have to show me it.
Oh, it's a helmet of a stormtrooper.
Helmet of a stormtrooper.
Oh yeah, I've seen it back there.
All right.
I don't know about that. That kind of is like Hyrule : Cadence of.
You can just say helmet and it'll count.
Yeah.
That's
Helmet.
true.
Okay,
Yeah.
we'll count it. So
Helmet.
John gets a point, Chris gets a point, Jason gets a point, Matt gets a point. Sorry, Rachel.
Oh,
Loser prize. I'm pretty sure the end is 0.
Number 3, reason to rage quit. Rachel. Sorry. Every time you answer, you cancel. You cut out. Say that again.
Nothing.
Nothing. Okay.
oh no.
Oh no.
I got an answer number 4.
Jason.
Okay, I put down. Do I get 2 points because I put hateful humans?
Oh.
Yeah.
I've heard that is a house rule. You could do that, but with
Oh, is that actually a thing?
Yeah,
Don't,
that's
don't
actually
do
a
that.
thing.
I was just
Okay.
joking. Okay.
Matt.
So I put when you're playing a battle royale kind of game and someone is hiding in the bushes.
Yep. Okay.
Ah, nice.
Yep.
And then you get killed and you don't see them coming. And damn it, and you throw your controller. Anyway, yeah.
John.
Sounds about right.
I put horrible diarrhea.
Wow.
Oh my god, can I tell a story? No, never mind. No. I'm
Okay.
not gonna tell a story. I'm good.
This is the best segue.
Tell us the story.
Oh, come on.
John, can I tell this?
Oh no.
Yeah, well, it happened.
So this actually happened.
So when we were like teenagers,
Kids,
Like,
just
you had this big-
go to bed if you're
just
you haven't
Johnny,
gone to bed.
just sit back and take this.
We already know it exists.
So when we were teenagers, we were on a big World of Warcraft kick, and we were playing like hours and hours and hours a day. And my brother had the flu, and we were on our headsets talking to each other, and then all of a sudden, he were just sitting there, and then he's like, "Oh!" And then I hear him get up, and he walks out of the room and runs up the stairs. I'm like, "Man, what happened?" He's like, "Never mind," and he runs upstairs. I hear the shower go on. I hear everything happen. So then he comes back downstairs, gets back on the headset. We're playing again. Maybe like, I don't know, it had to be less than 10 minutes later. I hear, "Oh, for God's sakes!" And then he gets up, puts his headset, runs back upstairs. I hear the shower go. That was like literally the best day of my life.
Get your,
Oh, no.
get your flu shots, kids.
I
Get
mean,
your
he
flu
did have
shots.
the flu, so really you can't blame him. But
Get your flu shots.
yeah, maybe I shouldn't have told this on a podcast, but there you go.
Wow.
It's amazing.
Does anyone else like to share their diarrhea stories?
This is the kind
Open the
of
floor.
quality content you get here on Boss Rush.
Yeah. I'm gonna pass on that sharing story. option.
I will also pass on that.
I would have
Yeah.
passed.
I
Actually,
would've
I have
liked to
another
pass.
diarrhea story
Yeah.
about John. No, I'm kidding.
I wouldn't be surprised yet, to be honest.
What?
College is a wonderful time.
Yeah,
man.
college. Yeah.
Oh boy!
Wow.
All right,
Chris,
Moving
reason to
on.
rage quit?
Horrible teammates.
yes.
Oh,
Wait, John, yours was horrible.
diarrhea.
Diarrhea.
Oh, but you both said horrible though.
Oh, that's a point.
I don't think so. I think they
I-
should
I-
get no
they both
points.
used horrible. So yeah, Jason.
Ah,
Jason gets a point. Matt gets a point.
Hateful humans for the win.
Yeah.
you guys messed it up for us.
All right.
Okay, number 4, in-game location. Jason.
I'm so excited for Rachel.
Oh, it's me?
Yep.
I went number 4. I went with Hoenn, the region in Pokemon.
Oh,
Excellent.
Great choice.
Excellent.
Yeah.
Matt.
I went with Hyrule.
Oh.
Ooh.
John.
I went with Hades.
Oh, okay.
Oh, nice.
Oh,
Yeah.
God of War.
Mm-hmm. Chris.
Mm.
What, hallway?
Hallway. I like it. I'll take
Nothing
it.
wrong with that.
Okay. And Rachel.
Home.
Home.
Oh, wow, we all got different
Okay.
ones.
All
I'll
about
count
points.
it. We'll count it. We'll count it. Everybody.
Dude, I seriously wanted to put Hyrule, but I'm like, someone's gonna pick Hyrule. Nice.
Yep.
I think the winner there is definitely hallway. That's really funny.
Yeah. Number 5, inventory item. Matt.
I went with hard hat.
You could.
Oh, nice.
Okay. Yeah.
That's a Team Fortress 2 thing.
Yep.
Yeah, I got you.
Fair enough.
Hat would have also worked, but it's okay. Hard gets you more. Got it. John.
I went with helm.
Helm. Okay.
Helm. Okay.
Skyrim.
Okay.
Are we
Jet's
okay with
skeptical.
That's fine. Count it.
that? It's kind of like a hat, but it's more made for getting punched at.
Fair.
Also, Ian says, yes, the infamous hallway from Zero Escape, Resident Evil, Phoenix Wright. Lots of options.
PT. PT
Dude,
had a great hallway.
Credence to that. Like when you said hallway, I immediately. So good on you. That's a good call.
Yeah. Chris, inventory item. Yeah, it's like every time you start talking, like I can't hear the first thing. I'm so sorry.
Okay, go.
Still not here. I can read your lips. Looks like hookshot. Okay, she says hookshot.
Yay!
Nicely done,
And
Jet.
Rachel.
Nothing.
Sorry, say that again. Nothing.
Nothing.
Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4.
Rachel, you really came to play.
Wait. Did you get mine or no? Did I say mine?
Oh, what
Did I?
was yours?
Wait, this is inventory item, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. I had health potion.
Okay, yeah.
Okay.
Everyone can point.
I feel like
Yay.
Rachel's gonna hit us with like a 10-point answer at the end.
Number 6, word to describe the size of your backlog. John.
I put humongous.
All right, good one. Chris.
John.
Oh, did you also say?
You
Oh no! Oh no!
Rachel. I still can't. How does this keep cutting out so much?
Humongous.
Humongous. Okay.
Oh my god.
Did everyone say humongous?
No,
I did
and I'm so happy.
I'm happy too.
Jason, what'd you say?
This is fitting for my backlog, but it's an expletive, so I said holy s.
And Matt,
I
what did
think
you
it
say?
fits.
Well done.
It fits.
Yeah.
I said harrowing.
Harrowing.
Ooh.
Okay.
That's a good one.
Yeah.
All right.
It's gonna put
Jason.
huge, but I figured everybody would pick that.
I almost did.
Let's do this, Matt. We're gonna go all the way.
Here we go.
See.
Getting towards the end here. Video game developer, publisher. Chris.
Humongous Entertainment.
Oh, good one. Good choice.
I have never heard. What do they do?
Cut.
Sorry?
Okay, games.
Okay. Rachel. Sorry, you're cutting out again.
No.
No.
I feel like they need to hold up their answers.
Yeah, it's so weird. It's cutting out at like the most inopportune times.
We have a lot of wind going on outside, so
Oh no.
I'm gonna blame that.
Okay. Yeah, so what was your answer if you had one? Nothing?
Nothing?
Okay.
Oh no.
Jason.
I went with HAL Laboratories.
Hey, that's a great one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just had that one.
Matt.
I went with Havoc.
Ooh.
Hey.
Okay. Who do we start with there?
Chris.
Okay. John. So what'd you pick?
So I went with our friends from Guitar Hero, Harmonix.
Oh,
good
nice.
one.
Ah,
Nice.
okay.
Nice.
So John gets a point. Chris gets a point. Jason gets a point.
Yeah.
Matt gets a point. Okay. 3 more questions.
got this.
I hope we don't have
Got
to go to
this.
a tiebreaker. Number 8, Pokemon name. Rachel. Oh man, still say it again. I don't know. Their computer's like censoring them. Can you like show your answer?
If I can.
Okay, now I can hear you again, but yeah, every time it's cuts out.
Wait. Little. Hold on.
It's okay. Say it. We'll say it while the mic still works. I see.
My gosh.
Happening.
Happening. Okay.
Yeah. Okay. Cool.
Yes. Jason.
Nice. I went with the legendary Ho-Oh.
Ah, nice. Matt.
I went with my martial arts boy, Hitmonchan.
Nice.
Oh, excellent.
Great. John.
I went with Hypno.
Great one.
Nice.
And Chris.
Don't you say it, no.
I can't really see it.
It's
Try saying the thing.
Everyone's get closer.
Horsey! Everybody gets a point.
Yeah. Yeah, that was like a game in and of itself. That was great.
Yeah.
All right, so going into this, Jason, Matt with the tie. John can still catch up. I think, yeah, Chris can still tie. Let's see how these last two go out.
Catch up.
Number 9, board game title. Jason.
Dude, this is a stretch because my last two are not that good. But I had to go with, I don't know if I can cover it up. I had to go with Hitler, Secret.
No.
Come on.
No.
What is Secret Hitler actually a game?
Yes, it's
Yeah,
actually
it
a
is,
game.
yeah.
Yep.
Oh, no way.
It's pretty fun.
War is never a game.
You're right.
Matt.
It's actually hilarious that didn't count because I didn't come up with an NH board game.
How did you
Oh, thank
know?
God. Still in the
So-
running.
How did you not come up with something?
Well, what you want to know what I actually had? I had Hasbro's :
No.
nothing.
Get out of here.
Hasbro's Monopoly.
Yeah.
John.
Not only did I give you 1 H jet, I came to the table with 3 H.
Oh my God, hungry hippos. I don't even need to know.
Wow.
Hungry
Oh,
hippos.
Nice.
that's good. What am I thinking?
Chris, how about you? Still not hearing it.
Darn it.
Okay, now we can hear you. Now we can hear you. It's like the first
keep
few
yelling.
seconds. Yeah, keep yelling and then the mic will
Oh,
pick it up.
headbands.
Headbands, nice.
Headbands. That's a good
Yes, keep yelling until we hear it. And Rachel. Keep going. See, I heard the laugh. I didn't hear the answer. Nothing? 0.
Ah.
Nothing.
Okay, so John gets a
Yeah.
point. Chris gets a point. Jason gets a point, and Matt does not.
No. I don't get a
No.
point. You didn't count.
It's a 3-way tie.
Oh, wow. Okay. For all the marbles. Feeling you get when you beat a game. Matt.
Hungry for more.
God damn it.
Oh, no! John also.
No way.
Oh, no!
Oh, no.
Oh, no!
Ooh, we could come back.
Chris, how about you? Just keep yelling the answer till we hear it. Keep going.
Wow.
It was. Okay.
Hype.
Hyped.
Hype.
Yes.
Hype.
Okay, Rachel.
If
Oh,
Jason
where's
doesn't
the
get this,
camera?
it's going to be a 4-way tie.
Feeling happy. Yes.
Happy.
And Jason.
Oh, I don't know if you're gonna count it, but lots of times when I beat games, I say, "Huh?" Because I
Oh.
I don't know
I don't
about
know.
that one, man. I
What?
don't
No,
know.
dude. Like, dude, did you beat Moonlighter? I beat Moonlighter, and I was like, "Huh?" Like, it made no
Okay, I guess there are
sense.
certain games that have weird endings. Sure.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Secret Hitler. Let's do it.
John gets a
If-
point.
If Jason doesn't win, then we are at 3. No, I didn't get a
No,
point.
John didn't get
Oh.
him. None of us got points.
If
Sorry, Chris,
Jason doesn't win, then it's a 4-way tie for first place.
that would be a fun tie.
Wow.
Yeah. Do what Randy says. Just count it. Avoid the tie.
Avoid
Yeah,
the
it's
tie.
avoid the tie.
No. Okay, so as a tiebreaker,
my point.
sorry.
Give me my point.
Oh yeah, Rachel has to get a point. Sorry about that. I'm so sorry.
Now golf, I
We
win.
heard that. We heard that.
So we had to blow the dust off your point button.
Okay, so here.
Dang! Wow.
Oh. Shots fired.
Yeah, really.
Okay. Oh man, Chris might be at a disadvantage here. For what the tiebreaker is, I was going to say, I'm going to spin the wheel again, and I'm going to say a category, and then you'd have to yell out the answer. Although now, if she has at a disadvantage and she can't like say it right away, that makes things weird.
It's the. How about just the first person to have a different answer than the other two? Like,
No, but then everybody has a different answer.
Yeah, and then we just keep going again and again.
yeah, it's true.
Do you
Or
have
we could
another
just-
category? Maybe you could get another category. Just do one more time.
Yeah, I do have another category, but I was gonna be
Okay.
like first
Oh, I
person to
guess
yell
we
it
could
out
all-
wins.
Yeah.
But then if Chris
Hmm.
can't yell it
Hmm.
right away,
Suggestion.
sorry,
I
did Rachel just say she should
I
win?
hear that.
Hmm.
I win.
You win. What if you just spin the wheel and whoever names is closest to that letter will win?
Wins the vote.
Yeah.
Okay.
That works.
All right.
So me and John, like I can be A if you just want to be J.
Yeah,
So
that's fine.
since we're both J's.
Okay.
I'll
Yes.
be A.
All right. This is coming down to the. If it lands on
Okay.
R and Rachel wins, I'm going to be so happy.
Sounds good.
Me
Sounds good.
too.
Okay. Here, Rachel, again. You're gonna spin the wheel this time. Spin it again. 1, 2, 3,
Spin that
go. Oh, hold on.
Oh, that was a good spin.
One more
good
time.
spin, Chad.
One more time. 1, 2, 3, go. There it is.
Yay! Come on, A.
Okay.
Come on, Jay.
Oh.
It's
oh,
going to.
Oh.
No way. No way.
Wow.
That is the best thing.
It wasn't even like not a letter. She got it.
Oh my god.
Come backstory. Jed, I told
Perfect.
you I'd cheat somehow.
In true Mario Party.
Wow.
In true Mario Party fashion, congratulations, Rachel,
Mhm.
on winning the boss rush
Congratulations,
title.
Rachel.
Yep. You got the happening star. Yeah.
Wow. Well done.
That
Well done.
literally couldn't have been better.
Oh, you can't write better TV.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. She's the Luigi of this game.
Wow.
Yep. Yep.
She's
Speech.
the Adam Lind of this team.
Nice. Perfect.
Oh, well, congratulations, Rachel. How do you feel
Nice.
winning your first Boss Rush championship?
Oh, I feel fabulous.
Great.
Now we can hear her crystal clear.
Yeah. I wanna
Oh
thank
yeah,
the
now we can
Academy.
hear.
Yeah.
Nice.
Good job.
Woo.
Excellent.
That was a lot of fun.
Very good.
I hope you guys
That was
enjoyed that. Good.
Mhm.
The wheel may come back in a future thing at some point.
Yep.
I haven't thought that far ahead, but game
I like
over. Again, congratulations to Rachel. Thank you to everybody who played. And
Thank you, Jet.
Yeah.
Thank you, Jet, for everything.
Yeah, thanks,
obviously.
Jet.
yeah, thanks guys.
Mhm.
Thank you for coming on. I always appreciate having you guys on.
For sure.
It's a finally be back on.
Yeah, I know
Yeah.
you guys have been away for too long. But here we go. While we're at it, cheap plug. Well, not really a cheap plug. It's for the kids. In like 3 weeks, we're all coming back together for the Extra Life Marathon. We're gonna be playing video games for 25 hours straight.
Jeez.
And I'm not sure if we're gonna be able to get everybody in like the same game at the same time, but we'll all be here for different things. John and Matt will be here. We'll definitely play some NHL. Chris and Rachel will be here. We're gonna do the Phoenix Wright thing one way or another. I still haven't decided which case, but that's happening. There'll be some Jackbox stuff. Jason, we will play some stuff as well.
Yeah, for sure.
Randy says gotta go. Good night. Good night, Randy.
Bye, Randy.
Thank you
Thanks
for
Come on,
much.
the-
Randy.
Thanks for the levels. Hashtag
Yeah.
for the kids. Yes. And so if you're interested in donating at all, hit the link in my Twitch channel below. And yeah, donate what you can. Truly appreciate it.
Mm.
And before we go, do you guys have anything else to plug? Let's go with Matt.
So I got I just bought Assault Android Cactus for the Switch.
That game is so
Okay.
fun.
I've never played it. All I've heard is good things about it. So I'm gonna do a review on that one coming up.
Great. Jason.
Yeah.
Dude, wait. Okay, on that one, dude, you will not beat that game. Just letting you know. Right? You're gonna get to the end, and you're gonna be like, "This game is great," and then you're gonna be at the end, and then you will rage quit and yell something that does not start with H. So it's gonna be great.
I love it.
Yeah, no, that game's really fun. I recently wrote an article about the 1-year anniversary for Dragalia Lost, Nintendo's like mobile game. Still playing that, if you can believe it. So that's up on the blog, and then kind of getting into a routine of writing on Fridays. So I guess just keep tuning in Fridays for actual articles, and then in between there, random streams and stuff like that. So
Great.
We'll see.
What's your Twitch channel at for everyone that for people that haven't watched you on stream
yep.
yet?
It is twitch.tv/jsick06, and I'm in the process of possibly rebranding it all to just be twitch.tv/downstab, but I
Ooh.
have to figure it all out, so we'll see.
All right, you jerks on the internet, don't take that name yet.
Yeah, I know. Someone actually kind of already did, so I need
Oh,
to
no.
figure something out. Yeah, might be Downstab official, we'll see. But
Yeah,
whatever.
I had a bunch of different names. Like I was so mad at the person who had in third person on Instagram, and then on YouTube I had a different name. And then at some point, like Instagram and YouTube purged old names at the same time,
Yeah.
and I was like, "Oh wait, I can do these now." And then I just took it all.
Yeah,
So.
I got to do that now too, because the person that's using the Downstab one on Twitch, I don't think uses it, and I think it's like if you don't do it for, I'm gonna make up a number and say 6 months, it'll actually revert back. So I'm gonna try to stay up when I can.
Nice.
Yeah.
Chris and Rachel, how about you guys? What's going on?
The same old stuff on the blog at doublexjump.com, and Friday we'll be doing our Super Mario Maker 2 stream at twitch.tv/xdoublejump.
X double jump, because someone else had the double jump. So
Those jerks.
I know how that goes.
And John, any sort of plugs, shout outs?
Not so much.
Okay.
Nice.
Nope. You guys are keeping busy enough for me.
Okay. And before we go, one last question. So for everybody else watching who's not from this great white north, it's actually Thanksgiving weekend this weekend here in Canada.
Yes, it is.
And to celebrate, I thought I'd just ask a question of the group. Tell me one thing you are thankful for. And I will start so you guys can think about this.
thank you.
I'm thankful that all of us can get together and do this show every now and then. It is a lot of fun recording the show. It is my favorite thing to do on the stream. It takes a ton of work, but it's totally worth it. Being able to catch up with you guys like this. I know we like text chat all the time and stuff, but it's not the same as being able to like see you like, oh, what is
That's
this?
true.
Hashtag never sappy.
Wow.
Yeah. But yeah, getting to talk to you guys like face to face like this and be able to talk, it's a lot of fun, and catch up with you guys, and even the stuff that the people on stream don't see. That's fun and more silly and more foul language and stuff. But yeah, just being able to hang out with you guys is amazing, and I'm thankful for that. Happy Thanksgiving. John.
Nice.
Yeah, follow that one, John.
World peace. No. I'm thankful for, if you think about just technology in general, it gives us an opportunity to do things like you're about to do with the the Extra Life thing, and to be able to help raise money for causes and that. So I'm just thankful that there's an avenue to be able to do that nowadays, and how easy it is to do, relatively, but yeah, so that's what I'm thankful for, that we can help people by doing stuff like this that we love to do, so
Yeah.
Chris?
Okay.
hard.
Off you guys and say that I'm thankful for the gaming community, because ever since we started Double Jump, wonderful people like you guys and Ian and Brandy and Twitch and the blog and everything. So thank you guys.
Yeah. Shout outs to Ian, shout out to Randy. Last time I was on stream, I talked with Ian about possibly getting him either on the show or playing games with me on stream. So
yeah, that'd be great.
We'll work on that, Ian. Chris, did you have anything, or that was on behalf of both of you?
Both of us, like, I don't have anything.
Dude, I actually came up with an answer.
I'm thankful for you. I'm a building buddy.
You too.
Okay.
No, pretty much the same. Thankful for all you guys, and
Nice.
Okay.
Nice.
no, never at all.
Okay. Jason.
Yeah, that's tough, man. I guess keeping it game related. Of course, Jed, I'm thankful for everything you've done for us too. But I would just say thankful for all the support that I've gotten to, from just like redoing the Downstab blog and putting the work into it. Just hearing like people say like, "Oh, it looks really cool." It's really, really, really fun, and it makes it feel like it's worthwhile. And then doing things like this where you can get together and just talk about games, it's nice, and I appreciate it. And I really do look forward to it, and like it's impressive. And just another really big shout out, Jed. I really appreciate all that.
Oh, thank you.
Thank you.
And Matt.
Yeah, man. I was just gonna sort of. I was gonna reiterate that as well, man. Thanks to you, obviously, for everything you do and putting all this stuff together, and spending your hard-earned money on the wheel. Like, you're just going above and beyond all the time, But let's go out on a limb here and say that I'm thankful for podcasts in general, because not only do they help or allow me to kind of hang out with you guys and talk gaming and all that kind of stuff, but they get me through my commutes in the morning. They, it's kind of like the background to pretty much everything I do. I got something playing all the time. So yeah, they're a big part of my life. But like I said, most importantly, they let me hang out with you guys. So yeah,
nice.
Yeah. Great. And yeah, I guess one last thing to plug in, since I haven't had you guys all here in months. One of the next big boss rush things we've been talking about for like ever now is actually playing D&D on the stream. And yeah. So sometime after Extra Life, we're gonna do at least one stream where Jason teaches John and I how to play, and I start to figure out the logistics of how to stream it, and then we will come back together and we'll actually run Jason's campaign.
Yeah,
great.
I was telling the guys in the chat, I actually have made the preliminary like story structure. It's already ready, so I just need to drop in the characters we're gonna play and then balance the level out, and it's already done. So we're ready.
I can't wait.
Nice.
Yeah, cool.
All right, and Ian says RPG hype. Yes, RPG hype, and we need to get you like figure out your technical stuff soon, so we can get you on here too for the D&D stuff at some point.
Could be fun.
And hashtag make D&D happen. Yes,
it's happening.
It's happening. It's happening. But for now, we need to wrap it up. Jason, you actually have to go like right this second, right? Okay.
You've got a minute and some odd seconds to
beautifully
time
timed.
All right, let's give you an extra minute to go. So, on behalf of all of us, this boss rush, and we're gonna get out of here.
Oh, John.
Bye, everybody.